Ray23 back with another COD Zombies video. Today I've got a guide to the Liberty Falls Wonder Weapon Easter egg. Doing this Easter egg gets you the 3 parts needed to build the Thrustodyne M23, better known as the jet gun. This guide will go over how to get all 3 parts in various ways, with tons of tips and tricks along the way to make it faster and easier, as well as to help get it done earlier in the rounds. Hope it helps. The jet gun was introduced way back in Black Ops 2 on the zombie map Transit. Its ammo is infinite but has a cooldown to refill. Black Ops 6's version does not break when it overheats, however, and does take up a weapon slot unlike its counterpart. Its primary function works the same otherwise. Pressing the right trigger sucks everything towards it and decimates regular zombies. Black Ops 6 adds a left trigger function that expands all ammo at once, sending it into cooldown, but emitting a large blast and giving off a napalm burst area of effect. It also adds the ability to pack-a-punch, making it an incredibly useful weapon for high rounds. On top of that, it is required in the main Easter egg to get the parts for the LTG device, which allows you to summon HVTs. While it is required for the main egg, I find there's no reason to try to get it in early rounds as far as ease of the egg goes. The boss battle is easiest fully set up in the mid-20s, but seeing as how it's a popular egg for speedrunners and early round egg enthusiasts alike, I will include some tips for getting it done early in the rounds and as fast as possible as well. I'm going to go over getting the handbrake first, as you'll want to get started on it as soon as possible. The handbrake can be found in the locked shed near the build table on the other side of the cemetery as the church. The key is held by the groundskeeper Dennis Riffle. To tell the groundskeeper from other zombies, look for a zombie with a unique name and a farmer's outfit. He wears a red flannel shirt, hat, and overalls and does not run after you, but runs from one end of the graveyard to the other. When he gets to the other side, he will disappear back into the ether, wait at least 1 round before spawning back in. There's much speculation about how to get him to spawn. I've honestly never seen so many different theories about one step of an Easter egg. To this day, I can't get a definitive answer, but thanks to a keen observation by Reddit user Mo83, and after reviewing my runs, I can say he will always come at the end of an even numbered round. So the best thing to do is get over to the graveyard as soon as you can in the rounds, and when you get down to the last 4 or 5 zombies, run around checking the 3 levels of the graveyard. You can get to the graveyard as early as round 2 using the side Easter eggs I outline in the next step. Once you have killed the groundskeeper, pick up the key he drops and open the shed, grabbing the handbrake inside. Next up, I'm going to go over the wiring. This part is found in the electronics store across from Ollie's Comics, but to get through the locked entrance, you must get a mangler cannon killstreak. You can buy one for $12.50 salvage, or force one to drop by shooting one off of a mangler, which starts spawning after round 10. They also drop randomly from elite kills, SAM trials, and in safe deposit boxes. Since the egg is easier later in the rounds, I will usually just pop on the rampage inducer and fly through rounds 1 through 11, camping on the bank roof, making sure to save a bullet weapon. When round 11 hits, I Mustang and Sally the round down to a few zombies, shoot off the cannon, go build the jet gun, and start the Easter egg. If you're going for an early round Easter egg, enough salvage can be earned as soon as the map is opened up, which can be done as early as round 2 using some mini Easter eggs. Shooting the double points Easter egg on the water tower from spawn can boost your essence by quite a bit, especially when in conjunction with the extra zombies from the build table room and the bonus points Easter egg outside of Ollie's Comics. You can boost early round essence even more with the double points and profit sharing gobblegums, as well as the random dynamically placed zombies that are all across the map, not to mention the free nuke and loose change. You can get extra salvage by doing the raining zombies and shovel Easter eggs as well, then farming the crystals in the church, the vending machine, and the enemies that spawn during the filling of the water pressure gauge can all further boost salvage. Once you have a mangler cannon, head over to East Main Street and blast open the electronics store. Inside will be piles of trash. 2 will contain salvage, 1 will contain a spider, and 1 will contain the electrical wires. To get the gauge, first grab the valve off the water hose spout outside of Lily's flower pot on Washington Avenue. Take those 2 Liberty lanes, shoot or melee the panel off the wall here, and insert the valve. You must now fill the pressure gauge by holding interact, the noise of which attracts zombies. Luckily, while in the bowling alley, the meter will retain all progress made. The meter will only go back down if you leave the building for an extended period of time. Even if you let it go all the way back down to 0, you can still just start it up again in the same round. To avoid the zombies, you can throw decoys or smoke grenades or pop ether shroud. With smoke, while holding interact, spin around and make sure the zombies are wandering off. Sometimes the smoke cover's not in exactly the right place and zombies will still hit you. You can also chip away at it a bit using concussion grenades. It's possible to just remember which zombie is the round zombie and kill off all the zombies that spawn from the sound. This can be a great way to keep the rounds low and farm drops. As of right now, if you fire the last shot from your Mangler cannon right before holding interact, you can use your weapon while progressing the bar. This can be great for speedrunning as you don't need to interrupt the process to avoid zombies, but doesn't seem intentional, so it may get patched. Now that you have all 3 parts, head to the build table in the motel by spawn. Make sure you watch out for zombies cornering you, noting you can spin and watch your back while building, and take the weapon. Again, it will take up a weapon slot, so make sure you don't drop your beloved Mustang and Sally on the ground like common trash. But that about wraps up another one. Hope it helps, and stay tuned for more COD Zombies guides, including the Liberty Falls main Easter egg guide dropping soon. Peace!